All right, let's catch up. Oh man, I don't even know where to start. Therefore, I'm laying on the floor here. Therefore, I'm on the floor. Uh, you might see that sign right there. It says, "Can I zoom in on this? Can I zoom in on that bad boy?" Oh, that's my face. So that's backwards, but it's probably right side up for you because I'm filming this the best I can. Okay, all right. DT Films. DT Films. That's what I used to call myself when I made films. Dave Thomas Films. There it is. DT Films. That sign. It's gonna be coming down soon. As you know, I've been in the process of moving, as stated on the YouTube channel. It has been insane. My advice would be don't move. Don't even, you thinking about move, don't do it. You thinking about moving? Don't move because good Lord, it's been crazy. So here's what the original plan was. If this is boring for you, let me know. If you like this format, also let me know. Either way, let me know something and respond, please, to this post for you, my lovely patrons. I have not been able to have much time to interact with you, so this is all for you. I need to let you guys know what's going on because it has been crazy. It's been crazy. Leave some comments. Any questions you have, leave them in the comments, and I'll try to reply to those if you have any info you'd like to know. But things have dried up a bit because we have been trying to move for what feels like almost 6 months now. Almost 6 freaking months been dealing with this. So the situation, this all started back in March. So was that April, May, June, July, August, September. It is now September. Started the process of moving in March. I tried to get this going. And figured, probably I can get out of here in a month or two. That was dumb. That was dumb to assume. Finding the house, the perfect house, was not that difficult, really. The issue was getting out of our house. So my house was purchased as part of a first-time homebuyers program, and it was amazing. Okay, kept me from having to rent a place because renting is not something I prefer. I didn't want to rent. I wanted to own, build up some equity, and eventually use this home as a stepping stone to sort of like my forever home. And what happened was that program that I used for first-time home buying was amazing. Allowed me to get in, low mortgage, great down payment coverage, saved me a lot of money. But the issue is the particular program requires you to find a buyer for your home that also qualifies for the exact same program. And the issue is they can't make too much money, but they also have to make enough money. So there's this little sliver. There's this little sliver of people that probably qualify to purchase the home. It's an awesome house. I love it. It's been great. The basement space has been amazing for the films and game day stuff. And the upstairs is good. It's sort of a split level, sort of old school split level house, built in 1961. So she's solid. She's solid. So it took us a lot longer to confirm a buyer. The buyer that we found originally, we found back in July. So I was like, all right. So we should be able to move before the summer's over, before I go back to work at the school. And then that buyer fell out. And then it's been months of freaking out and trying to get the house sold to someone else. And then August shows up, and in August, late August, that same buyer requalifies. So when all through this craziness on losing the buyer, and that buyer comes back to buy the house anyway, and it delayed everything 2 to 3 months. So here we are, September, the month of September. Right now it is September 11th, and I'm supposed to be moving this month, almost guaranteed. But I feel like guaranteed is a tricky word because it's supposed to have been guaranteed back in July. So that's why videos have been crazy, because You know, like, oh, we have the contract on our house that we're moving to. Almost got a contract on this house, so better start packing. And I kept packing and packing and packing. I made the video about how we'd be moving soon. And then it fell through, so then we're living out of boxes, and it's like, well, at any moment we can find a buyer, whatever. So now, officially, no later than September 30th, I will be moving into my new space. And I'm super excited because the basement is it's all mine, baby, and it is glorious. It's going to allow me to really set things up to where I can film much easier because things can stay up. Right now, the basement is sort of the game room / studio / living room. So I can't just leave lights up all the time. I got to break things down every time I want to film, set them back up. Green screens can't stay up. So it's a pain in the butt. But in this new space, which I cannot wait to show you. I cannot wait. I'm super excited to let you all see the new space. I can leave everything up. I can have a green screen room. I'm going to have a live stream room. So if I want to live stream, I just go sit down and do it. I don't have to set anything up. Just ready to roll. It's really... be patient, please. I've had to learn to be patient, and I hope you're being patient as I go into this new sort of situation. It's going to allow for some more awesome stuff. It's super exciting, but it's been a pain in the rectal region. That would be my rectum. What? Whoops. So let's go down. Come on down. I think I'll hit this button and we'll switch it around. Hopefully it works. Oh, gosh. So not all of my games are down here, but you can see clearly the wall control shelves. These are my favorite shelves I've ever had. They're these metal pegboard shelves that are magnetic. Got my little classic Final Fantasy classes there. They're empty. These shelves are empty. Look at that, the old logo with the NES controller. These shelves are so cool. I'm hoping to actually get a new set of these shelves and really deck the new place out. Boxes on boxes, bags, and randomly there's an HTC Vive over there. What's going on there? All of the consoles. I hope this is exciting. If this was really boring and you think it stunk, let me know. It won't hurt my feelings. I love you. It's okay. So all of my game consoles right now are in here. These 4 Tupperware, Rubbermaid, whatever you want to call Tupperware. That's for food. So these are all the consoles and also microphones randomly in there. But every console that I kept hooked up is somewhere in here. Unless I had the box for it. Any console I had the box for, I put it in the box. The only things that have been hooked up are the Switch and the PS4, and of course the VR headset, because I just love VR. Haven't had a lot of chances to play games at all, really. So all I've got hooked up to the TV right now is the Switch and the PS4. This is all empty. All those consoles are hooked up. Just empty. All my game books are packed away, have been moved. They're not even in the house. All of my NES games, PlayStation games, Super Nintendo games, Genesis, Xbox, everything, it's not even here. It's gone. All of those boxes are being stored at my aunt and uncle's home because if we have to move super fast, I wanted my stuff to be protected so we're not rushing and throwing it all around. This is going to be a problem. Moving this bad boy, I don't even know. I'm going to have to figure that out because that's a big mama right there. Jackie Chan hanging out over there. Ha! Chilling. And what we have here, these are just empty boxes, and then there are a couple of little leftover things, some of my, Lego, some Ghostbusters things, and then just some random stuff that I found in my crawl space, like Cabela's Dangerous Hunts for PlayStation 3. How cool is that light gun? I guess it's not really a light gun, right? Because it doesn't really use the light-emitting diodes, I don't think. It's really crazy. My computer is still set up. And I have one console hooked up to RGB right now, and that's the original PlayStation. Because I've been capturing footage, yes, I've been capturing footage using my PVM and my computer of Suikoden 2. Suikoden 2, I am working on that review still. It's not something I've given up on, but this is the only game I've been playing is Suikoden 2. because it's the only thing that I can really record right now in this situation. So whenever I get some downtime, when I'm not dealing with moving crap, I've been playing Suikoden 2 and trying to get just this perfect save with every just piece of footage I can. So very soon I'll be saying goodbye. No later than September 30th. This is it. It's over. It's kind of crazy. I've been here almost 8 years. Been living here almost 8 years. It was my first home, my first real home that I owned. It's crazy to be moving into what will probably be my coffin. It's like that episode of The Office where Dwight said at Michael's age, he's essentially buying a coffin. And he's like, if I was buying a coffin, I'd want it to have thicker walls. That's how I feel, because it's like, this next house, this is it. This is it. And I'm moving again, because the hassle of moving, it is not worth it. Especially when you're crazy when it comes to game collecting and vintage toys and stuff. Bad idea for moving. So figuring all that out has been insane. So it's the 11th. No later than the 30th, moving is going to happen. And it's kind of scary to think that I still have a lot to maneuver. But this is how I've been living for months. And obviously very difficult to film. I did a couple of green screen videos, which you saw because I was able to hang up the green screen. But then we were dealing with things like inspection and appraisal, so I couldn't keep the green screen up because it was covering doors and stuff that they needed to have access to. So that's sort of where things have been. It's crazy. I have one more digitally distracted episode that was filmed long ago. Episode 20, which is the sort of season finale of Digitally Distracted, and then I'll move on to more digitally distracted things when I get into the new space. So, what are we at? It's been almost 12 and a half minutes, but I'm not done yet. Again, thank you all so much for the support, sticking with me despite the craziness that has been moving. I mean, what did I expect was going to happen? What did I expect? I guess I didn't expect this. At this point, I'm going to be getting into the big stuff. All the little stuff is boxed. So, next thing I got to do, I got to pull these shelves. I got to pull these shelves off the walls, because they're going with me, hopefully, if they'll allow me to take them. I gotta actually ask my realtor, those are like anchored into the walls. Am I going to have to patch all those holes? How does that work? I don't have to do that, right? Patch all those holes. Maybe these are going to have to stay. Maybe I'm going to need to call Wall Control. Hey, Wall Control, I love your products. I've been using them for almost 8 years. Can you just send me some, please? I'll tell people about them, because I love them. They're awesome. I've been using them. I bought all these myself. It's just very unique. I don't like the just... I could just get black IKEA shelves, but there's something unique about these. And they have different colors. Maybe I'll switch the color up. I don't know. So, no later than the 30th. 2.5 weeks away. This move is 2.5 weeks away. What? I'm stressing. I am stressing. I'm back to work already, teaching. So I get home. I got home not long ago, and I knew I wanted to do this today. And I come home. I pack boxes. I pack the car. I don't have a truck, okay? Do I look like a guy who can drive a truck? No. I wouldn't look right in a truck. I'd look foolish. So I've been taking things over in my Nissan Sentra, one carload at a time, barely able to see out my back window. I'm going to take a couple loads this week, and then I got to figure out, am I getting a U-Haul truck? Am I getting one of those pods? I don't know, but it's going to have to be this week, and then the moving will occur. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, bear with me as I figure this out. If there's anything you want or need, please let me know in the comments. Yeah, this has been nuts. I didn't want to go completely silent. I wanted to keep you guys in the know. So, obviously, this is an unedited video, and I hope you enjoyed it. What's really funny is fire hazard. So this is the exit. This is the walkout from the basement. This is where the Ms. Pac-Man Galaga arcade machine was. For years, it was right here. I don't think you're supposed to block it, so I had to move it by myself over there, over here, so they could access that. Because I'm pretty sure we'd get dinged for blocking it. Oh, out there's the outside. I block it because I don't go outside. Oh! The outside is out there. I ain't got no time for the outside. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, man. There's so many exciting things going on game-wise. Like, there's all these cool announcements happening, and we just got a new trailer today for Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is exciting. It looks really good, but it also... I feel like I'm that vocal minority that everyone's making fun of. Like, oh, why are you whining about it being in multiple parts? The game's so big, it couldn't be in one game. It's not possible. They have to cut so much. Like, I get that. But I'm just, I'm just annoying. I'm an annoying fanboy, so I got to get over it. I'm super excited for 7, though. But I haven't even watched the trailer. I've been so busy. So I'm going to probably sit down and watch the trailer. I hear the Turks make some serious appearances in this new trailer. This is getting to be the length of a television sitcom, so I better reel it in. Speaking of television, I don't know... Should I even talk about this? I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but maybe I'll find out this week. I was contacted. Shh, don't tell anybody, okay? That's why this is an unlisted video. All right, this is just for you. Watch it and then immediately forget the information. Use the Men in Black mental eraser to flash your memory. I was reached out to by a development producer person that's working on they're developing a television show for a major cable network. Ooh, generic. I saw the emails like, I don't know about all this, but it was legit. It checked out. And they are looking for some on-screen talent. So why'd they email me? And they are putting together a show that sort of discusses 80s and 90s pop culture and collectibles. And I guess they were aware of my channel and some other YouTube channels. I believe they've also reached out to. And I had a phone sort of meeting / interview this week, where they talked to me and saw if I was, is this guy annoying? Does he have a good personality? Is he a jerk? Is he a weirdo? Can he say sentences without pausing constantly like I just did? And I guess they didn't hate me. I have a sort of Skype interview this week. I don't really understand what the project is going to look like, what the format is, but apparently it's on a major cable network. They couldn't tell me what the network is yet, but... who knows? So if you would like to, send some positive feelings towards me, that would be good, because who knows? It could be an awesome opportunity to do some television stuff on the dead medium that is television. is, internet, but who knows? Maybe it'd be a cool opportunity to appear on a TV show. What? That seems crazy to me. Yeah, I don't know. So think about that. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers for me, and because that's tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Right? I'm gonna get off work and immediately have a long phone interview with this production company, the development casting people, and they're supposed to. We'll see. Maybe they're interested in me for this show, whatever it may be. They're still developing the format, so that's all I got. Oh man, we're almost to 20 minutes. I'm gonna cut this off for 20 minutes. I promise. Again, you guys are great. You guys and gals, keep things going, and I just appreciate everything, your support. Expect more of this to happen once I'm in the new space, and I'm going to be sharing out some more music stuff. I shared some extra music tracks on the Patreon page not that long ago. If you liked those, let me know. Kevin, who helps me with a lot of the music stuff, aside from like the main themes that I wrote, if you're interested in having some copies of some more of that music, think about it. I'm probably going to rework the Patreon tiers maybe in the future. I just want to give more people more things. I want to give you guys more stuff that you can download and just have. So that's going to happen. And here we are at 20 minutes. So, Yeah. Thanks so much for your continued patronage, and thanks for watching the videos. It really, I mean, that's what I do it. Do it for you guys to see the stuff I make. I don't like to scream into the void. I really don't. If I could just have more people watch the show, that would be fine. You know, I'd love to do this full time, but honestly, if I had to continue to teach for the rest of my life, but I was able to have you know, you guys continue to watch and grow the audience, and I still had to, you know, teach to make money, that would be fine with me. I'd rather have more people watching than anything else. But you guys really help just keep me going. Thanks so much. And please hope that I get through this move. If I'm able to, I'll try to do at least one more update before we move. It all depends on how crazy it gets. But thanks for sticking around. If you need anything, leave a comment. You can also send me a message on Patreon. I try to keep up the Patreon messages. I've gotten some. I replied to a couple. And then it's hard for me to reply a second time because just what's been going on. But shoot me a message if I didn't respond to a message before, just to sort of re-notify me of that. And leave a comment, and I'll try to read your comments this week. Hopefully I'll post this video immediately. We'll see how that goes. But take care. And remember, as always, stay digitally distracted, because digitally distracted is way more fun than being distracted by moving. Boxes on boxes. Am I right? Bye. Mouth hugs to all of you. See ya.